welcome to Good News Friday. Mike Simon is here. I'm Joey Yarber from Simon Solutions. It's good to have you as a part of our program that we're putting together every single Friday. Mike, one of the great things I love about Simon Solutions, the name, is solutions. We're solving some of the unique challenges that we have in our country. And all of us here at Simon Solutions, we're constantly trying to figure out how we can better connect our community partners and get everyone on the same page at the same time, which was the reason why Charity Tracker, the solution from Simon Solutions, was created in the first place. We are solving some of these challenges, Mike. Very exciting. We've had some great conversations this week. And, the question that is posed many times is how fast can we get this going, which is a great question. And we don't want that to keep anyone from getting this started within the community because it doesn't take a long period of time. Mike, we've worked with people for years now. And as we start out this conversation, we just want them to know that it doesn't take a long period of time, does it?
No, and that's what's so amazing. In little of 15, 20 minutes, a person can be up to speed on how to use the technology, not weeks, months, or week-long trainings and all that. And then to get the network started, it's just a matter of minutes. In minutes, that's it.
That's right.
An organization can connect with another organization up and running. Now, we're not going to suggest that it's just that easy and it's going to happen all across your community. I mean, what we'll do is we're providing you the way to get it jump started and to get it moving.
That's right.
And then it's going to be up to community stakeholders of how they build relationships with each other and learn how to increase their cooperation. But we're going to give you a tool that's going to immediately increase the communication between each other. And you're going to be able to keep track of all the people you love and serve in your community. And you're going to be able to do it more efficiently, more effectively, and more resourcefully. And that's the beauty of how this all works. And it all can happen in a matter of minutes.
That's exactly right, Mike. I mean, there's several testimonials that we have had just the past couple of weeks where we have a learning conversation with a few people within a community. And then they pull the trigger, they move forward with their agencies, but then growing into other agencies and working collaboratively within the community. It's very exciting as we're having these conversations. We see where they will eventually be able to go working together. And as you've talked about so many times, and I love the model that you have, and we'd be happy to share that screen shot there of what we put together, or you have, about the service change as to ultimately what someone can do. We talk about social service. But social change, that's eventually where we want to take someone with Charity Tracker, a solution to be able to work. Maybe you could unpack that a little bit, Mike, as to what we're talking about when we say service change.
Oh, would you like to see the slide, man?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's take a quick look at it.
Yeah, I think it paints the picture.
Give me just a second here, and I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it in the PowerPoint where we've been working on it.
Great.
So that you can kind of catch a glimpse of it, because it's very interesting to see this. Now, I'm hoping you can see it.
Yeah.
Can you see it, Joey?
I can.
Well, what's the big difference in that is that most communities operate off a social service model, which is a single focused approach. And it's natural because most helping agencies, they're struggling to make ends meet in their organization. They struggle to have a constant flow of resources that will help sustain and also advance their mission. And with this in mind, they're having to kind of limit how much help they can do, which also limits how many people they can help in a community. And this is called a single focused approach. It's all about services, but unfortunately, what it does is it impacts the helping system in a community, and it makes it more fragmented, limited. People going for resources see them more as a transaction, more of just a handout, enough to help me get by. And the downside of this for all helping agencies is rampant, wasteful use of resources because there's so much duplication. And then the last part, it's only isolated impact. And the guys who talk about collective impact says, Anybody, and especially the social service agency, they lean more towards social intervention in an isolated way, and it inhibits a person going to them and the other silos in the area to actually get a point where they can actually go from just getting by to now they're getting ahead. That's where the social change model comes into play, because a social change model needs to be a community-focused approach where all these different helping agencies are working together. They're sharing information, they're tracking outcomes, and by working together, then each individual agency can become part and partial of a more comprehensive approach to transforming people's lives. This has got to be great news for helping agencies to realize I'm not alone in this.
That's right.
And there's others out there who can help beyond what I can do. I just want to be a part. And they can. And we can make that connectivity happen in communities in which this will really happen. And as a result of this, now your model becomes more collaborative, more comprehensive. Now it becomes more transformational. People are actually getting a hand up to a better quality life and brighter future. Efforts are more coordinated, they're more resourceful, and now we're getting into collective impact. Now we're getting to the point when you get in collective impact, now you can move the needle. That's right. And every community across the country who deals with poverty and hunger would love to be able to say, we're moving the needle. We're making a huge difference. Well, all that's happened, Joey, as we've seen over the last few years, is with the networking technology we've created has now made this possible. And that's good news.
It is good news indeed, Mike. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's exciting as we see the potential within the communities that we're working with. This is really painting the picture as to what the next steps are, working together in that transformation process and being able to connect. And Charity Tracker accomplishes that seamlessly from one agency sharing and working together with another agency in the community. So how long does it take to get it started? Hey, let's start the ball rolling in a few minutes. It's just the learning conversation that Mike and I, we'd be happy to hop on a call and talk with you a little bit about what others have done in the past, the success that they had, and what the next steps are. We want to make this easy because we want to solve through the solutions-based technology some of the challenges that's happening within your community. Mike, it's exciting. SimonSolutions.com. There's a wealth of knowledge there that Mike has assembled throughout the years. You can get in touch with him, Mike at SimonSolutions.com, or me, Joey at SimonSolutions.com. But we would love to talk with you. Some good news we share with you and bring forth. Mike, thanks so much. We appreciate it. And we, of course, will be back next Friday right here on SimonSolutions.com and throughout Facebook and Twitter. Look forward to seeing you then.